What's up? It's JB Illusion, and I wanted to do a quick and dirty video on... Wow, I didn't think I'd say that ever on this channel. Anyhow, I wanted to do a really, quick video on the Doomsayer and the other DLC character that was released, the Priest of Ulric. I kind of want to do, a little bit of lore, but I'm a little busy, so I'm just going to go ahead, show the characters, we're going to go into them, and see what's up with them. First of all, we have the Doomsayer. His name is Rakim. I already like him. Alright. So, strength, agility, so I'm assuming he's a mage. Mystics who tap directly into the winds of magic. Doomsayers are both powerful and pitiable. Their minds constantly filled with strange visions of the sound of daemons scratching at the barriers of reality. Oh, that sucks. They slowly descend into madness. The energies they harness twist their bodies with subtle mutations, yet the magic they wield is the stuff of chaos itself, primal and nigh unstoppable. Wow, I like this guy. I think when I do the new Chaos Warband, this dude is 100% in it. So he's an arcane spellcaster, which I like. I think this will actually add a little bit of help to the Skaven, and I could see the Skaven actually dragging around a man-thing wizard and just tossing him in front of the entire army, hoping he blows someone up. Or himself. Squeak could do it. You all know Squeak could do it. Let's check out. He can use axe, dagger. Oh, this is interesting. He's got flail, hammer, and hammer too. Okay, mace, spear, staff, sword. Nothing too terrible. He can wear heavy armor, which I think is interesting. Of course, there's going to be an offset to magic, I believe. But hey, whatever. Injuries. The war's yet to be suffered any injuries. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna pick him up. Oh, this hurts. We're gonna pick him up for the 50 gold, and let's check out his own abilities. Because there have to be specific Doomsayer things. Favored. Increases the chance to trigger Zinch curse by 10%, and only curses with areas of effects will ever be triggered. So yeah, this guy is essentially the dude that you just throw in front of the enemy and pray he actually kills something. And if he kills himself, hey, whatever. Alright, what are his special abilities? Okay, so these are interesting. Chaos Evolution. After every climb, leap, or jump down, receive 40%. Okay. To recover one strategy point. After every dodge, stance, parry, stance, sidestep, or web of steel, 40% chance to receive an offensive point. That's actually really good. If you could build him towards close combat, that'd be awesome. Daub of Change. Increases the chance to trigger Zinch Curse. Okay. Hatred. Increases spell damage by 10%. That is actually super amazing. Obscurity. Increases melee and range resistance by 5%. That's not bad either. So I kind of like this guy. Let's check out the spells real quick and see what he has. Boon of Ruin. Single ally or enemy reduces the cost of counterattack by 1 offense point and increases melee hit chance by 10%. When performing a melee attack, inflicts 10 to 20 damage to self. Okay. Jerry's using that. Jerry's in for it. What do we have here? Warp Accretion. Increase Weirdstone resistance by 20%. Gathering Weirdstone increases critical resistance by... Okay. That's not too bad. Idol of Blood. Summons an idol at a target area. That's actually really new. Within the scope of a game. An idol that shows up to just do something. What happens? Allies near the totem cannot flee or disengage. That's huge. And immune to all alone and gain 5 wounds. Apparently I'm John Cena, you can't see me. When dealing melee damage. Oh my god. That's actually huge. That's huge. The idol must be placed on a walkable area and can be destroyed by enemies. Only one idol may be created per turn. It's actually really interesting. Like, you ever think that maybe the orcs could maybe like do something like Idol of Gork or Idol of Mork? That's actually, I wonder if that was meant towards the orcs and goblins, or maybe even beastmen. I'm just speculating. I really want like other warbands. I really want other warbands. Idol of Change summons an idol in the target area. Everyone near the totem is purged of magic effects. God, that's actually ridiculous. Gains 25% magic resistance and has the spell casting cost reduced by 1 offensive point. So this is super good for, I mean, if you have a Grey Seer and you're heavy on magic, or if you have 2 Grey Seers, that would be pretty awesome. Not just that, but for a Chaos Warband whose leader is essentially magic, I would love to see that too. Okay, what else? And has the spellcasting reduced by 1 offensive point for arcane spells, and increased by 1 offense point for divine spells. So basically, this is the Sisters of Sigmar spell. And dude, I like the idea of someone not being able to Comet of Sigmar me like 4 times in a row. I'm happy about that. The idol must be placed on a walkable area, yada yada yada, okay. Idol of Lust. Ooh, Slaanesh. Slaanesh. Sorry, I had to do that. Okay, allies within 5 meter radius of the idol. Summons an idol to the target area. When receiving damage, allies near the totem gain a buff that reduces morale impact by 2 and increases stun and critical resistance by 10%. Stackable. The idol must be placed... Okay, how's that involve Slaanesh? Allies near the totem gain a buff that reduces morale impact... Okay, cool, so they just get a little... They're loosened up. Okay, Idol of Pestilence, you better do something cool. Summons an idol to the target area. Enemies near the totem have their 9 primary attributes reduced by 3. Oh my god. Cannot reduce below 1. The idol must be placed on a walkable... Oh my god. That's actually... All of these are useful. Every single one of these spells is ridiculously useful. I actually might just have him be around. Because I don't even remember the name of our Grey Seer. I just remember he was useless. This sounds incredible. Alright, Burning Blood. Deals 10 to 14 damage and inflicts a debuff that deals 14 to 18 damage on the target's next turn. Bypasses armor absorption. It's stackable? Okay, well, realistically, you're only gonna get 2 stacks. But, honestly, that's pretty nice. That you could keep going for that. It has a very high cost, but I feel like towards the upper levels, you might even be able to get an attack in as well. Alright, Spiteful Mass... Is that, AoE? It's single enemy, that's even better. Because, like, there's a lot of AoE stuff that this character has, but throwing in, a single target spell is really useful, especially one that bypasses armor absorption and can stack and continue and act like poison. Okay, Spiteful Manifestation. This is the big one. Everyone in a 5 meter radius deals 8 to 13 damage and reduces armor absorption by 10. That's really useful. Bypass armor absorption, not stackable. Okay. That's not bad. That's useful. That's very useful as an area of effect. And reducing armor is awesome. Squeak would love that with his new guns. Okay. So, this has been... I apologize, it's not Doomsayer, it's Doomweaver. I'm dumb. Okay, is there anything else that we really need to know about this gentleman? He can use flails, which I like, because apparently we could never get anyone to use flails before, except sisters, if I'm correct. We can even give him a shield! Look at that! What's his helmet look like? Boop! Okay. That is legit awesome. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to try to customize our boy here for a second, just to show that off as well. The quick and dirty video actually... Oh my god! I really like that. There's a villain somewhere in Disney that this reminds me of. I don't know who it is. Or maybe it wasn't Disney at all. It was like some MTV 90s stuff. What we got for colors? Okay. And we can color inside the hood. I like that. Or was that the color of the hood anyhow? Yeah, that was the color of the hood anyhow. I'm feeling this. He could go with any warband. Like any at all. This actually might be my first acquisition if I wanted to do a Slaanesh warband. What we got for the arms? He's rocking Zinch. Oh my lord! See, I like this. Because normally we do not get like visible mutations on our characters until we get to the upper echelons of the Chaos Warband, but I really think that that just adds something to that. I really like that right there. Also, we got the tattoos, and ooh, he's spiky. You know what? Let's add tentacles, and let's just pretend he's from Slaanesh. I know he's wearing Zinch gear. We've got bones. Okay, do we have more tentacles? Apparently the tentacles only appear on one side of his body. He was only blessed on that one side. Alright, and I love the Chaos Championship belt. Yeah, I'm talking more stuff about wrestling. Feet. Nice. Of course. Oh, we have actual kind of shoes there. No, not really. Okay, not bad. I don't mind that at all. What do we have for beards? We've got the simple goatee. And then we have nothing. Alright. I slightly prefer the goatee. Ooh! You know, I think I prefer that. I think that's champion status. But maybe this might be a little bit better. There we go. And what can we do about the front? Nice. Slightly effective. Not bad. And ooh. Well, that's vagabond status. You're Slaanesh. You have to look cool. Or as kind of cool as possible. That's more corn, I think. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we've done that, and now it's time to check out the Priest of Ulric. Be right back. What's up, guys? JV Illusion here, and we have a Wolf Priest of Ulric, Eric Freebecht. I apologize for that pronunciation. Ulric is god of wolves, war, and winter. In some of the northern provinces, he is venerated even above Sigmar by peasants and nobles alike. Those who enter his priesthood are fierce and hardened men, embodying the primal nature of their god, grim warriors in their own right. These priests are able to instill in their comrades the cold howl of Ulric, inspiring them to feats of bravery and savagery. Alright. I like this. I like the fact that we are like expanding on the different sects in the Empire. Because Sigmar, everybody loves Sigmar. Woo! We love Sigmar, but there are other gods that people follow. I believe I did the Witch Hunter thing where I was talking about the Knights of Moor and their whole battle against undeath, and I think that that's really cool. So he can use an axe, a dagger, a hammer, a mace, a sword, a great axe, a great hammer, and a great sword. I feel like great axes should stay like that, because if I am correct, I might be wrong, this is kind of the weapon of Ulric, the axe. Might be wrong. He's a divine spellcaster, healthy. Alright, we're gonna pick him up and see what he's got. Boop. Alright, so I like the stats. Low on agility, of course, as opposed to the Doomweaver. Yeah, I got it. Inventory. I gotta give him a great hammer. Just cuz. But we'll give him the great axe. Okay. Skills. Heart of the Wolf. Increases the chance to pass all alone, fear, terror, and leadership test by 35%. Jesus Christ. Affects skills such as threaten or intimidate. My lord, that's significant. Spells. Ulric's Gift. Single ally increases melee hit chance and melee damage by 10%. Super good as well. Grants immunity to all alone. Alright, that's also pretty dope. It's really nice to use when you know you're going to get to somebody in the next turn, but they're still kind of surrounded for the time being. Prevents the use of flee, disengage, and ranged attacks. Ooh, okay. This is for a hitty group. A smashy. Snow King's Decree. Alright. When performing, it's single enemy. When performing a melee or ranged attack, inflicts 10 to 15 damage to self. Ooh, I don't like that. Priests of Ulric are immune, not stackable. It increases your Divine Wrath, or it uses up some Divine Wrath. Alright. That's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's really useful if somebody's just sniping and they're kind of annoying, but I'd rather actually like climb up to them and start stabbing them, you know? Winter's Chill. Enemies engaged with target receive a debuff that reduces melee hit chance and melee damage by 10% for one turn, not stackable. Self or single ally. I like that. That's really useful if you have like two heavy hitters going at it. Or at least it'll help with a big impressive unit. Frostbite. Single enemy deals 12 to 17 damage and reduces maximum strategy points by 1. Okay, I like that. Bypasses armor absorption, even better. Howl of the Wolf. I was going to howl, but nah, people sleep. Self and allies within 5 meter radius around the caster. Okay, now we have some area of effect. Reduce the cost of charge by 1 offensive point. I like that. When another ally is engaged with the same enemy. Ooh, that's even better. Increase melee hit chance and critical hit chance by 5%. Not bad. That's actually a really good, like, we're about to go into battle. Wolfpack. It's a good Wolfpack skill. Wildpack. Okay. Self and allies, again, within 5 meter radius around the caster. Grants immunity to fear and provoke. And provokes fear on engaged enemy, excuse me. That is huge. It's really huge because of the main fact that the Sisters of Sigmar and the human mercenaries really don't cause fear. Fear is something you really have to deal with when it comes down to the Rat Ogre, and fear is a huge mechanic with the Chaos Warband. Although, I think the Ogre in the human mercenaries does cause fear, but he's an impressive. Well, then again, I should also uncount the Rat Ogre. But regardless, this is taking something that's really heavily focused as an ability for Chaos, and at least giving the human mercs something to deal with that. And it's in spell form, and I really like that. Now, Blessing of Ulric. Self and allies within a 5 meter radius around the caster increases melee critical hit chance by 5% and critical damage by 15%. Okay, that's pretty nice. And we have an actual, I believe, AoE spell that targets enemies and friends alike. Deals 8 to 12 damage and reduces maximum and current offensive points by 1. Alright, I like that. I'm interested. Now let's just check out what we could do with Ulric here. Well, of course, we could make him blonde, we could make him brunette, we could do all those fun things. Is that... Ooh! That's actually very interesting. I would like it if you could have hair, though. Maybe that's just me. And then we have, I guess, a priestly braid. I don't know. I really wish you could kind of have hair with that. But then again, I guess maybe that's just me. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Do you really want somebody to have hair with that? We could just change colors. Okay. Ah, we'll go with brown. What about the arms? Okay, I like that. Goes with some things. I like that as well. Not bad. Ooh, there we go. There's the armored Priest of Ulric I was looking for. There we go. Not bad, not bad, not bad, if I do say so myself. We've got the wolf pelt. Or can we have, like, fur on the... There we go. That looks nice. What about the face? Also, let me make sure you guys saw the other options. Normal boots. Normal boots. One slightly furry boot. And then 2 furry boots. I highly recommend 2 furry boots. Now, we've only got 2. Okay. So, you go Viking hero, you don't go Viking hero. That's all you got. The wolf pelt, of course, you can't really do too much to that. We could change the color of what he accentuates the wolf pelt with. I do like the fact that you really can't change the wolf pelt because, well, he's a priest of Ulric. They need those things. That's kind of a very, very big thing in being a priest of Ulric. Alright, what do we got? Some scrolls. Okay. And, oh! Full-on battle priest status. That's pretty cool, I think. We'll keep it to the side, though, and I like the wolf belt. Now what can we do here? Oh! That is lovely. I like... We got the Ulric symbol on full display. And that's kind of basic. That is even better. It's clipping a little bit. There we go. That's pretty nice. I feel like that would go very, very nice with the Battle Priest look. And... alright, so far, I'm fairly happy. We're getting some stuff clipping, though, and let me just make all of this make sense. There we go. Back to the warband. I like the Priest of Ulric quite a bit. What do you guys feel about these 2 new characters, DLC characters, in the comments below? And do you feel that some of these abilities I feel are to test for other warbands? Like, that's just me. Mostly because, like, the idol skill is something, like, that's so far away from chaos. I really think it's just something to bring in to test something else. And then we also have the Priest of Ulric, who could really be like a couple other priests in Warhammer. Or possibly ladies of the lake. Just saying. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit me up in the comments below. Peace out.